All right, now MTN are all about spreading the love and listening to their customers. They have, of course, advanced technology to provide award-winning download speeds and increased network coverage in major metropolitan areas. And so Krishna Chetty, General Manager of Network Deployment at MTN, is here to explain to us all about what better internet is all about. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, and good morning to the viewers as well.
So yeah, talk to me about better internet. What exactly is that?
Well, to put it in layman's terms, better internet is having a better experience in how you interact with the internet, right? But it's not only about the internet, it's about just a better experience when you are trying to do social media, or better experience when you're trying to stream. And what we've done is we've embarked on a massive program over the last couple of years, where we've spent to the sum of 30 billion plus, culminating at the end of this year, to ensure that we build these massive networks, to ensure that the customer experience is par excellence.
Yeah, when you talk those kind of numbers and you're throwing around 30 billion,
correct.
I'm sure a lot of people are already shaking in their boots and thinking,
there's 9 zeros in that.
Yeah, there's 9 zeros in that, in case you were wondering. Does that necessarily mean reaching into deeper pockets?
No. To be honest, it's actually counterintuitive to that, because we feel we are an excellent service provider. But to be an excellent service provider, you've got to have excellent customer experience. So our customers are worth this investment. And counterintuitive is that we're actually working really, really hard. Our marketing team, who really oozes with creativity, are working really hard to actually get better value propositions to make things a lot more cost-effective, but also create value.
Yeah.
So value, I would say, is a combination of cost and quality of service. And that's what we are looking at.
Yeah. And tell me about the infrastructure that you were talking about earlier on, and how this advanced technology that you've now applied helped you to achieve these amazing results. How does it work?
Okay, so what we needed to do was to spread our coverage. Okay. Specifically 3G coverage in the more rural areas, and LTE coverage and advanced LTE coverage in the more major metro areas, okay? And what we did was we built a lot of new sites, so these towers that come up. To the sum of ending this year, we would have built about 3,500 over the last 3 years. So just over 1,000 of these are coming up per year. So what it gives you is wider coverage. Wider coverage means less drop calls. Less drop calls, better voice quality, because voice quality, the audibility of the call and the fact that you don't drop it, is really what people look at in terms of how they define the quality of that call, right? Also, the other thing is data. So we're trying to build bigger pipes. The analogy I would use is these towers that we build, let's look at them as on-ramps and off-ramps, right? So we are building these to reach further into the more outlying areas, okay? But also, we're building a lot of fiber. We've got about self-built fiber, over 4,000 kilometers of fiber in major metro and outer areas. So this fiber, you can imagine it to be massive, massive highways for data to flow in it. Unlike Johannesburg and the congestion you have, we're priding ourselves in building networks that don't create this congestion. So how that manifests to you is a better experience, doing what you need to do, where you need to do it, how you need to do it.
So in this very competitive market, what would you say then it is that sets you apart from the competition?
Well, firstly, there's no other company in the mobile space that has spent 30 billion rands over the last 3 years. I think the closest competitor is about 9 billion short. We also have, from all the mobile operators, the most owned fiber. The most owned fiber, right? Now, why that is important is because if you own infrastructure, you can manage cost on that infrastructure. If you don't own that infrastructure, if you lease the infrastructure, you're at the mercy of somebody else in terms of the cost management. So we believe we're quite geared going forward in terms of how we manage this, making sure that we create the value that I speak about to the end user.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. And there he is, Krishna
good luck to the box.
Chetty. Good luck to the box also over the weekend. They've had a great series so far. My word, what a way to start the rugby season of 2017. 2 wins on the trot. But anyway, Krishna was here telling us all about what better internet means from an MTN perspective. Let us know your thoughts on our social media platforms using #ExpressoShow.